Hello everybody and welcome to the very first episode of SSPW Trials. The other show that will be done in the other half of the month will be called Battleborn, if I didn't mention that already, or if you don't remember, this is Trials, the other one will be Battleborn, and then the following month will be a quote-unquote like pay-per-view. Like these Battleborn and Trials will be shorter, the pay-per-view will be longer. But we start off with a match from the open weight title tournament, which is this is the match for the number 3 contender spot in the rankings of the openweight title. Whoever wins this match will become the number 3 ranked competitor. Whoever loses will become the number 4 ranked competitor. And on Battleborn, we will have the other side of this ranking system, which is the number 5. So on Battleborn and Trials, the first 2 shows, we're switching up, the number 3 spot, number 5 spot, number 3 spot, number 5 spot of different titles. Like the match after this will be the number 5 contender spot for the women's tag team titles. But on Battleborn, we'll have the number 5 spot for the open weight title and the number 3 spot for the tag team titles. So we don't get the same match. We don't get, a bunch of 8-person tag matches in one show. We're going to split those up. We don't get a bunch of, triple threats or fatal 4-way. We're going to split all those up. So you're not seeing the same exact match over and 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 over again. So we have, because this is the open weight title picture, this match was a randomized contest. It is contested under last man standing rules. So Kayuka Abaddon or Ominai Yu will have to put the other man down for a 10 count. Like I said, the winner will be the number 3 contender, the loser will be the number 4 contender. This match came out of the openweight title tournament because these 2 men made it to the semifinals and lost in the semifinals. But this match is underway. Let's go. Kayuka Abaddon starting off, big gourd buster. Oof. And that's about an extra foot in the air than say someone of Ominai's height if they gave you a gourd buster. That was about another, roughly foot in the air as Ominai's head gets slammed into the turnbuckle roughly 10 times. Gets a nice kick in the back. Gets another nice kick in the back. And now just a stretch, trying to really not gonna tap. Ominai's not gonna tap out of this one, but really just stretching out the shoulders. Kayuka knows that Ominai will go for that suicide bomber, the kamikaze driver. So weaken the arms, maybe he can't hit it, especially not on Kayuka, who definitely has at least 100 pounds on Ominai. But Ominai winning a battle of strikes here for the moment. Ooh, bell clap on Kayuka. Not many people fare very well against Kayuka Abaddon. And Ominai just caught a world's strongest slam. Ow. Oh no, this isn't... Oh fuck, I fucked up. Oh well. My bad, people. I was reading my card wrong. This is not for the openweight title spot. This is for the men's world title spot. So, sorry, it is a last man standing match. That is a mistake on my part, but fuck it, we're gonna roll with it. Nothing changes about this match, except the ranking system that these men are in. They're not in the openweight title, picture. They're in the world title picture. Something seemed off about what I was saying. Ominai, big flipping leg drop. Super somersault leg drop on the Kayuka. And there's that Tokyo Street Cutter. What strength from Ominai. And now looking for the kamikaze driver. Nope. Kayuka said, Four count. Up to 5. 6. Sorry if you didn't hear that. 7. 8. I was gonna say off a neck breaker? Really? Reverse in this game are very powerful. You know what else is powerful? Vitamin water, quenching thirst, baby. Delicious. Oh, I believe this might end the match. A little bit of inheritance. Ow. The name of the move is very deceiving. We call it inheritance. It's really more like thievery. Because Kayuka Abaddon retired a man who used to use that move as a finisher and took it for his own. Ominai is back up? Wow, Kayuka just tried to toss a dropkick. What the fuck? Toss a dropkick that time and won because Ominai was a dumbass and wanted to taunt. Okay, that was a little strange. I believe Ominai may have won that. Ooh, swinging neck breaker on the floor. I've said it before, that padding's really only there for like cosmetic purposes. It's like a couple inches thick. It's not really much. So a swinging neckbreaker on the floor is really just more like swinging neckbreaker on concrete. It don't hurt. That blow may have been softened on Kayuka. Microscopical. That's 4. That's 5. I mean, that's 6. That's a 7. That's an 8. Oh, Ominai up at 8 again. And just whipped off the ropes. Ow. Hey, what the hell? Ominai is a champion. No wonder he's a former SSPW World Champion, baby! But he's fighting the inaugural one. Kayuka, not really someone you want to mix it up with on any given day. But for the world title rankings? No wonder Ominai's really trying to get up at 3, but a headbutt? The headbutt may have done it. And a 10. Unsurprisingly, well, not unsurprisingly, but like that. That's strength. What the hell was that? Let me update these division rankings. Number 3, Kayuka. Number 4, Ominai. 12 twice. 12 twice. And now you guys are gonna see something special. a match that will probably not be short. And here we are. Next match on the card. It is the match to decide the number 5 contenders for the women's tag team titles. One team will win this. It is one fall to a finish. And yeah, whichever team wins will be the number 5 contenders in the women's tag division. The other 3 teams out. They're totally out. They gotta make their way back into the rankings. Now, I will say that not every match will be like, oh, rankings. It'll only involve people in rankings. No, it'll involve, you know, people trying to make their way up the rankings. There will be exhibition matches. There might be, you know, there might be contenders in the rankings fighting each other. You know, maybe 5 will fight 4, 4 will fight 3, 3 will fight 2, 2 will fight 1. Who knows? I don't know. I'm running the show and I don't know what I'm going to do in the future with it. All I know is I wanted to give a ranking system a try. And if I, you know, didn't mention it, you know, were all the black men just constantly getting up and sitting back down in that one? Is that what was happening? And Aurora Divine's partner, Ray Valentine, no relation to Kai Valentine or one half of the number 1 contenders to the women's tag titles, Avalon Lance and Kay Valentine. Ray Valentine, very impressive in her debut match in the women's tag title tournament. With Avalon Lance, almost made it, but just fell short, which has led that team to this match, which has led every team to this one match. It is a fatal 4-way tornado tag, one fall to a finish match. We'll see what takes longer, the entrances or the match itself. Probably the match. Just saying. Next, coming out to the ring, one of the most veteran wrestlers on their SSPW roster today, from Sri Lanka. This is the Tigress. This is Alexa Oro. Alexa Oro teaming with a newcomer to SSPW, much like Aurora Divine is. Tag team partner will be out in a moment. Although if you remember who her tag team partner is, you know, it's not going to be a surprise, but Now I say the pay-per-views will be longer. I don't know how long this show is going to be, especially with these matches on this card. Because on the debut episode of Trials, we're also going to decide the number 5 men's tag team title spot. So another fatal 4-way tornado tag match will be later in the show. Her tag team partner, new to SSPW. This is only her second match on the card. This is Cindy Nix Blaze, no relation to the member of Blood Generation X whose name is Blaze. And no, neither of them are potheads. They don't just blaze. No one blazes. SSPW has a strict drug policy. These people get tested before a match and after a match, you know, just in case. Just in case, you know, when the camera's not on, they might have, you know, done a line or something. I don't know. Maybe Biff Laserman would. That's very likely that Biff Laserman would do a line when the camera wasn't on him. I don't know where he'd hide the coke, but, you know. There's a reason he's called Snowflame. That's our world champion, folks. You damn right. He got the money, and he has the money to definitely afford some high quality coke. Let's get off the subject. As coming out to the ring next, Hana Kimura. Not a newcomer to wrestling, but a newcomer at SSPW. Yeah, she also teams with a veteran, one of the most veteran wrestlers on the SSPW roster. Who we will see in a moment. Her and Hana Kimura's tag team partner, SSPW, and just overall veteran wrestler. If she'll come out. That's right, folks. Hana Kimura's partner, Melissa Ridgway. I was laughing at, if you notice it, when Ridgway first came out, it was Naomi's theme song playing like almost as like a leftover from Cindy Blaze's. There goes Melissa Ridgway again, wasting my pyro budget. See, people just... Okay, so it's not just the black people in the crowd. There are white people in the crowd just getting up and sitting down too. That is the weirdest animation that I've been playing this game for 2 or 3 years at this point, and I'm just noticing. Get up, sit down, get up, sit down. I lift things up and put them down. And the final team in the match, the only team that had teamed together before this tournament, in this match anyway, and the only team to have been, well, of course, it's unnecessary to say the only team to have won, the only team in this match to have won the women's tag team titles. Liza Midnight is so shiny in that silver outfit. God damn. So shiny. Liza Midnight busting out the silver for this one. Fusion. Ha! Liza Midnight, Olivia Doyle representing EU Inc. EU Inc. did fairly well in the women's division tournaments. Well, that's actually, no, they didn't. That's a lie. The only one who did well was Karma Ice, who is the #1 contender to the Supernova title, held by her EU Inc. Stablemate Paige Draven, who I'm still debating what kind of match we're going to put her in. And maybe a 5-way match against the rest of the field, and see if Karma Ice can still walk out of that match as the champion. Or maybe something else. But here we go. Drop kick from Ray Valentine, chops from Cindy Blaze. There's so much. If I miss something, I apologize. Alexa Oro trying to get at Ridgeway in the corner, but Oro, well, countering with a Michinoku driver. Olivia Doyle beating on snap suplex to Cindy Nix Blaze. Ray Valentine beating up on Hana Kimura. Ooh, nice spinning heel kick from Aurora Divine on Liza Midnight. Nice punch from Liza Midnight. Nice arm drag or hip toss from Cindy Blaze. What's Ray Valentine got going here for Hana Kimura? Ooh, Boston Crab from Olivia Doyle. And Ridgeway, instead of breaking up the crab, just drop kicks the ref in the back of the head. I saw that slingshot leg drop from Ray Valentine. This is one fall to a finish, so this match is going to be pure chaos. Ooh, dragon screw leg whip. And Ray Valentine also beating up on the ref, just a stomp to the back of the head. Liza Midnight saying this one's already over. My God, a sick kick from Blaze to Ridgeway. Capo kick from Aurora Divine to Liza Midnight. Alexa Oro beating up on Ray Valentine, but no. Ridgeway back in the fold of that one. What the hell is Aurora Divine going for? Oh my God! If you didn't see that, rewind it. Aurora Divine gave Liza Midnight Inzagiri off the top turnbuckle. Midnight landed face first on the stairs, but Midnight blocked a Dragon Rana attempt from Aurora Divine. Ooh, nice back suplex side slam from Cindy Blaze. She is small, but she is feisty. She is a fiery one. Oh. We almost saw an Emerald Explosion there from the Emerald Empress. Ooh, 1916 out of Ray Valentine. Ridgeway cutter out of Melissa Ridgeway to Olivia Doyle. Ooh, CT Buster from Ray Valentine, shades of the Great Jushin Thunder Liger. Discus clothesline out of Ray Valentine. What is... Aurora Divine was looking for an eclipse there. Solar eclipse, I should say. Did not work. Hana Kimura just simply walked underneath it. Oh, swinging neckbreaker into a very nice kind of like moonsault in a way. Or a splash. Covered by Ridgeway. No, in the ropes, I believe. Oh, no, I believe Alexa Oro just stole Aurora Divine's riot kick there. Nice double DDT out of E Link. We're gonna see a little fatal deviation out of the Emerald Empress. I believe Liza Midnight maybe trying to play goalie here, but Ridgeway right there to break it up. And Ridgeway gets a kick for her troubles out in Liza Midnight. Oh, that was so close. I didn't even realize who the hell was getting pinned. Ray Valentine almost got pinned by Cindy Blaze. What a deadlift German out of Ridgeway. Rich cutter! Oh, Ray Valentine, Styles Clash! Cover! No! Ridgeway right there to break that up. Ooh, nice PK out of Melissa Ridgeway. Oh, she got cover! She got cover! She got steal it! 1, 2! No! Hana Kimura and Melissa Ridgeway are almost in the rankings. Oh, nice super kick out of Ridgeway. This match is total chaos. Let's not forget that Liza Midnight and Hana Kimura have been beating each other up for the last couple minutes on the outside. What the hell is Cindy Blaze going? Don't kill yourself. Oh my god! Cindy Blaze dove off the top turnbuckle into a ridge cutter for Melissa Ridgeway. Jesus Christ. Oh, Alexa Ora almost made a tap there until it rings of Saturn, but... Brother Abel! I knew you'd come! Out of Melissa, out of Olivia Doyle, 1, 2, 3, no! So close! Out of Olivia Doyle! What is Ray Valentine going for? Nice, phenomenal forearm! Out of Ray Valentine, can she become the number 5 contender? 1, 2, 3, she does! Ray Valentine and the Roar Divine are your new number 5 contenders. Okay, let me update these rankings real quick here. Pardon me. I just burped if you didn't hear that one, but I did it politely. There we go. What a match. I'm not even sure I called half the action in that one. And we continue on with trials with the match for the number 3 ranking spot in the openweight division. This match is a submission match. Making his way to the ring in a brand new attire. Sean Redstone. Now, if you will recall, in the openweight tournament, Sean Redstone made it past the first round. Excuse me, I had to burp. In a Hell in a Cell match against the returning and revamped Z freaking K. He defeated ZK in that match, only to move on to the next match and get defeated. And I believe, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this, that Sean Redstone was defeated by Bjorn Oland, who is the #1 contender who went on to win that tournament. So Bjorn Oland is a very fierce competitor. Lives by the Viking way, so he there's no shame in being defeated by such a competitor as Bjorn Oland. But Sean hopes to remedy that and at least claim the #3 spot. The #2 spot is held by King. It's a funny coincidence that King holds the #2 spot in the openweight division, and Craig Marduk holds and his King's partner Craig Marduk holds the #2 spot in the world title division. And here comes the protege, Kevin Epic, who was beaten by King in the semifinals of the openweight tournament. Like I said, this match is a submission match, and both of these men are very proficient in submission moves. So who will have the advantage here? I really wouldn't say anybody has the advantage, because both men, the submission in both men focuses on the head and neck area. Kevin Epic with that dragon sleeper, that Kepik lock, and Sean Redstone returning with the original version of the Omega Sanction. Oh, Kevin Epic immediately with that big suplex. Very nice show of strength there from Kepik. Something we're not uncommon to seeing with him right there. Back suplex with a big kip up. Very nice. Now, it can be said that both of these men lost their semifinal matches because their opening matches in the openweight tournament were extremely difficult. So let's see how these men do when they're fresh. Ah, there's Kepik doing a chop block, a front chop block to Sean Redstone, working the legs. Sean Redstone very proficient in knee-based offense with his Muay Thai training. So we just saw Kepik hit a big elbow there. That's something Sean is also very proficient in. As Muay Thai relies a lot on knee, forearm, and elbow strikes. Oh, there's Sean just squeezing the forehead of Kevin Epic. Not really going to get you a submission, but you know, the claw doesn't really work for anybody but Baron von Raschke. But it's a nice wear down as Kepik hits that big suplex again. Oh, Kepik with a guillotine. Kevin Epic with a guillotine. The nickname is just so damn catchy. Nice counter there from Sean. Ooh, what a brain buster. Or no, that was a Northern Lights driver. Oh. Might have been actually a Kepik driver. If not. Oh, what a running knee! I believe Kevin Epic was trying to roll out of the ring there, but he gets caught with the stone cutter. Now Sean, just a version of a camel clutch there. And there it is, the Omega Sanction! Will Kevin Epic tap? No, Kevin Epic does not tap. I believe he actually may have gotten to the ropes. I'm not sure. Now Sean is grinding his knuckles into the temples of Kevin Epic. I mean, that's painful and insulting. Ooh! Gourd buster into a knee strike right in the face. Ow! And the claw again! I believe Sean may be, more purposefully applying the claw this time, actually trying to get a submission out of Kevin Epic. But like I said, doesn't work for anybody since the Baron. Oh, but it doesn't mean you can't try it again. If nothing else, this is really wearing down Kevin Epic. I mean, personally, if someone was grabbing my forehead like that, this would give me a massive headache, which would make me submit just from like some light shining in my eye. Schoolboy into a superplex, into a suplex. Oh, Kevin Epic flipping him off. What is he doing there? Kevin Epic just exposed the turnbuckle. Forearm, second forearm. And a Pele kick. That overhead kick right there. And there's the Kevin driver. Kevin Epic. Oh! The last chancery. Will Sean Redstone tap? He just took a Kevin driver into a last chancery. But no! Sean Redstone knows to ungrip those hands of Kevin Epic. Oh, the ref fixing the turnbuckle. Oh, Sean just tried for a forearm. Low blow! AKA a Kinshasa! Not a Kinshasa by Shinsuke Nakamura, but a Kinshasa. And there's the Epic lock! But Sean Redstone rolls right out of it! Not gonna take a low blow lying down. And he locks in the Omega Sanction! And Kevin Epic taps out! Serves that mess fuck right for hitting a low blow. Not like I'm biased or anything. But, low blows? No. Not allowed. That's a solid no there, Chief. And that sets up the rankings of the openweight division from 1 through 4. We got Bjorn Olin at number 1, King at number 2, Sean Redstone at number 3, and Kevin Epic at number 4. On our next show, Battleborn, which is the bi-weekly show, Battleborn will feature the fight for the number 5 spot as ZK takes on CJ Hawk, Ian Sylvia, and Osric Nova in a fatal 4-way. I know I phrased that wrong. It sounded like a 1 in 3 handicap match at first, but in a fatal 4-way, I don't know if that'll be elimination or not yet, but I will decide next time. And we move right on to our next match, which is the fight for the number 5 spot in the men's tag title division. This is a fatal 4-way match, much like the women's match was earlier. You'll have to excuse me. Sometimes word salad if you didn't get it by now. Sometimes what's in my brain does not want to come out of my mouth. But I guess that happens to everyone. The team coming out first is, I would normally say, the biggest team in this match, but I don't think they are. Colonel Carnage, General Gore, the first and second in command of the army, not switch them around respectively, and then you have it. General Gore the leader, Colonel Carnage second in command. Coming out to the video of the Great One in the background. These men were upset, I would say. They were upset in the tournament, losing to the men who actually won the tournament in Sin and Malice. Am I right? Or am I fucking up completely here? No, the Pack. Okay. I'm not wrong in saying that these men lost to Sin and Malice in the opening round. Sin and Malice went on to the finals, where they were unsuccessful against Jackal and Wolf of the Pack, who won the tournament themselves. So they are the number 1 contenders. Sin and Malice are the number 2 contenders. On Battleborn, we will have Villains Always Prosper versus Honda Gun to see who are the number 3 and number 4 contenders. But right now we're going to decide the number 5 contenders. And here come, I said Gore and Carnage were not the biggest team in this match. Here comes the biggest team in this match. Any minute now. Coming right up. Here they come. Yeah. What? Dark Angel and Havoc, the Fallen Angels, former SSPW Tag Team Champions. Dark Angel, a former Openweight Champion. Havoc might be former Openweight Champion too. I don't have my title sheet up. I don't have my Excel sheet up. I just know Dark Angel was right offhand. Skin is right here. Yeah. Joseph, put your fix with the Limp Bizkit mix. Come on, Limp Bizkit. This song's just classic. This song is classic. Not like 80s classic. I wouldn't even say it's like 90s classic. It came out in the 90s, but it's not a classic like that would be considered like a classic. Didn't win any Grammys or anything like that. Certainly, I wouldn't say it was Limp Bizkit's biggest song. I think that was definitely Nookie. But I actually wouldn't even say this was their second biggest song. In terms of top 5 on this list, Limp Bizkit, this one might place as 4 or 5 behind My Way and In Together Now for me. My Generation, this song is probably 5. Limp Bizkit would go Nookie, My Generation, In Together Now, My Way, and then Rollin'. But coming out next are members of DFA, aka Death from Above. That's a very obscure reference for nobody for anybody who never played Command & Conquer Generals. There you see Crash Williams in the front. Ryan Burns with the katanas. In Command & Conquer Generals, you had to fight a general who was an Air Force general who consistently bombed you with Raptors. So the thing he said at the beginning every time you went to go fight him was, "Death from above." That's whatever I think whenever I hear DFA. Right off the bat. Immediate thought. Knee-jerk reaction. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all staying safe out there. I think at this point, anybody who was on the fence about the vaccine and still hasn't gotten it, I would say they're not. I'd say they're probably not. I don't think anything free beer or raffles. I don't think anything at that point is going to convince them. Besides a lot more research and time, really. I think people who are on the fence about the vaccine need to see that people who got the vaccine aren't straight up like dying in more than 1 or 2%. But here come two men who are not awesome at all, representing Magma. This is Nevermore. Jack Walker, JP Wolf, if I'm not mistaken, got their asses whooped by Honda Gun in the opening round. Definitely one of Jacob Malice's favorite things to do is beat up Magma. Just like Gallows and Anderson used to love to beat up John Cena, Malice loves to beat up on Magma. But this fatal 4-way match is underway. It is one fall to a finish, so prepare for some chaos and a possible long match. I'm just gonna, like I said, in the women's, like I did in the women's match, I'm just calling what I'm seeing, alright? Havoc fighting off against JP Wolf, Jack Walker taking on Colonel Carnage, Crash Williams taking on General Gore, and Ryan Burns taking on a man of equal size in Dark Angel. Oh, Ryan Burns with a high kick trying to punch Dark Angel, but Dark Angel is a very experienced fighter. You're not going to win a punching match against him. Speaking of punching, Gore and Crash Williams are punching each other. Crash Williams just nailed the suplex on General. Not the car insurance General, General Gore. Colonel Carnage beating up on Jack Walker. Always fun to watch people beat up Jack Walker. And unfortunately, JP Wolf is not getting beat up like his tag team partner is. JP Wolf breaks up his submission there. Once again, sorry for my air conditioner. It's a necessary evil. Oh, someone did beat up JP Wolf. Sweet. And Jack Walker's getting beat up too. What the hell? I think Ryan Burns just got, like, judo took over and immediately just kicked up. Ryan Burns striking at Dark Angel. Oh, big suplex from Havoc to General Gore. Havoc going after Crash Williams now. JP Wolf after General Gore. Jack Walker after Colonel Carnage, I believe. Yes, there's blue there, so that's Carnage. Not the Spider-Man symbiote. The Colonel. A nice corkscrew corkscrew forearm strike from Colonel Carnage there. Havoc raining down punches on Crash Williams. Ryan Burns nails a nice elbow right to the forehead of Dark Angel. And I believe JP Wolf just got laid out with a clothesline from General Gore. There was that alley-oop slam, kind of, reverse alley-oop slam. Carnage drop! Oh, no, maximum Carnage. Yeah, that's a better one. Ooh, broken up by Ryan Burns. Oh, JP Wolf going for the unspin here on Colonel Carnage. What the hell just happened to General Gore there? But he was airborne. Could be this is what happened to him. Same thing, because that kind of looks like it. Ryan Burns is stretching General Gore there. Colonel Carnage has JP Wolf in the corner, but JP Wolf fights out, not fights out. Colonel Carnage with a nice reversal there. What the hell? Crash Williams just leapfrogged over the referee. He tried for a Dragon Rana, and Dark Angel just said, fuck you. Swipe that shit away. Just said, nope. Jack Walker with a big mushroom stomp to the back and neck area of Colonel Carnage. Jack Walker now taking on General Gorba, gets draped against the ropes with a drop toe hold. This is gonna hurt. Oh, that's a lot of weight on Jack Walker's back there. Ooh, Dark Angel just went into the stairs, courtesy of Crash Williams. Two big men in Ryan Burns and Colonel Carnage duking it out there. Wow! What a sidewalk slam from Colonel Carnage to the big man. JP Wolf covered, 1, 2, no. Havoc kicked out. Now the team that wins this match, they're number 5. The other teams that lose, dropped out. Gotta fight back. Maximum Carnage on a Colonel Carnage there. Colonel Carnage going for a cover. General Gore playing goalkeeper kind of. 1, 2. Broken up by Dark Angel. General Gore focused on Havoc. But the white-haired angel from hell broke up that cover. Dark Angel just nailed a jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. The Fallen Angels win. The count was being placed to Crash Williams' back, and Havoc was playing goalkeeper. That match was. Let me look at my clock here. That match was 5 minutes. Hey, I'm not complaining. Let's see, mark it on the sheet here. Bam, Fallen Angels become the now this next match is for the number 3 spot in the Supernova division, but it has some very interesting connotations to it, much like the way that a match in the women's world title tournament had a very interesting twist on it. This match is a partner versus partner. The match I'm referring to from the women's world title picture tournament was Christina Vane versus Kanika McCary. This match also features two women that Vane and McCary are very familiar with in terms of tag team and singles action. Making her way to the ring, coming out first, is Kay Valentine. But as I said, much like Vane versus Nakiri from the world title, women's title tournament, Kay Valentine's partner is a woman who's as familiar with Kay Valentine as her husband and her family are. And that woman is Avalon Lance. Now, the results of this match is who actually wins this match aside. The winner of this match will be the number 3 contender, but that does not mean that the loser is out of the rankings altogether. No, the loser, by making her way to the semifinals in the Supernova tournament, the loser simply drops down to number 4 in the rankings. But here we go, Kay Valentine and Avalon Lance. Kay Valentine, a high flyer. Avalon Lance, much more of a grounded technical wrestler. But it's strange that we see Kay Valentine taken to the chain wrestling first, but Avalon Lance quickly wins that battle. Oh, Kay Valentine with a snapmare. Got a chin lock in. But no, Avalon Lance fights out and takes Kay Valentine down to the ground. Avalon Lance now backing Kay Valentine up. I would say that Lance is the stronger of these two women, and possibly... No, I'm not going to say that's offensive. I was going to say possibly the heavier. But I think they're pretty damn close in weight, so there's no real weight advantage there. Kay Valentine with a hammerlock, and she wins that battle. Whips Avalon Lance into the turnbuckle. Nails a big side slam on Avalon Lance. Kay Valentine with the advantage here, but Lance quickly taking it back. Oh no. Valentine reverses. Oh, Valentine gets hot-shotted on the top rope. Nice hip toss there from Kay Valentine. Big rolling elbow from the high flyer. Ooh, just a spear / shoulder thrust right to the lumbar region. Lumbar / thoracic region of the spine. Ooh, Manhattan drop. And a double leg drop right to the ribs of Lance. I said Kay Valentine had a decided advantage. I believe she has the distinct advantage now. Big spine buster. Not even a 2. The ref hand was coming down for 2, but it did not hit. Now Valentine with that grounded headlock. But Avalon Lance gets up, nails a side headlock of her own. Kay Valentine with another big Uranagi side slam. Valentine was the second ever Supernova champion, and she would like to get back to that title. Being the number 3 contender will give her a shot before Avalon Lance, before the number 4 contender, if Kay Valentine wins this match. Oh, but Avalon Lance kick to the gut. Valentine just has an answer for everything of Avalon Lance's. Kay Valentine is the faster. I wouldn't say she has a distinct advantage in quickness, but she is faster than Avalon Lance's. Oof, headbutt, punch. I believe Kay Valentine is going for a bladed heel, and the crowd loves it. That big drop kick when the opponent draped over the ropes. I don't know why Kay Valentine took that route around, but Lance only gets a 2. If Kay Valentine had maybe come right into the ring immediately, that may have been a 3. You never know. Oh, went for that Uranagi side slam once again. But Avalon Lance learned this time. Avalon Lance looking for a little bit of return to Avalon. 1, 2. No, Kay Valentine gets the shoulder up. What's Avalon Lance looking for here? Oh, a clothesline. Another clothesline. Leg lariat. Kay Valentine doing the smart thing, rolling to the outside. Catch her breath, trying to disrupt the momentum that Lance has. But Lance nails a humongous clothesline from the top turnbuckle to Kay Valentine on the floor. Lance may have come up just slightly short, but she did hit Kay Valentine with it. These women are pulling out all the stops against one another. They may be as close as sisters, but, you know, much like Vane and Akiri, when a title shot is on the line, even just one before your opponent gets one, that's big. As Kay Valentine nails that big crossbody. But, you know, keep in mind the psychological advantage, right? Say if Kay Valentine won this match. She's number 3 contender. She goes on. What a moonsault! Kay Valentine just slightly short. Her knees almost hit Avalon Lance in the face, I would say. 2, 3. But as I was saying, Kay Valentine wins this match, alright? She now won this match. Say she defeats whoever the Supernova champion is at the time of her challenge. Her next challenger is Avalon Lance. Kay Valentine already has a win over Lance. That's a psychological advantage. Lance could go into that match, you know, with doubt in her mind as to whether she could beat Valentine in a match. Then he saw that big spine buster, that signature spine buster out of Valentine. Why she did all this. And there you see Avalon Lance giving Kay Valentine a return ticket to Avalon. But Kay Valentine is your winner after nailing a big moonsault. Kind of nailing a moonsault, but she got as much of it as she needed for the victory. But you better believe that Kay Valentine is going to check on Avalon Lance because the two of them are the #1 contenders for the tag titles. And we move from the number 5 spot in the Supernova, or from the number 3 spot in the Supernova division, to the number 3 spot in the Women's World Title division. Making her way to the ring first, Libby Murdoch. Now, I mentioned in the last match, Kanako Nakiri, when she fought her tag team partner and best friend Christina Vane. Kanako Nakiri came up losing to Christina Vane in that match, which has landed her in this match. But this match, not gonna be a walk in the park. Libby Murdoch, I would say one of the most dominant women, one of the most powerful, maybe not one of the most dominant, but definitely one of the most powerful women in SSPW women's history. But while Libby Murdoch is one of the most powerful women in SSPW history, her contender, or her opponent here, is quite possibly the most talented striker, man or women, in SSPW history. This is a woman who was so dominant. I know I mentioned this before in the Women's World Title Tournament, but Kanako Nakiri was so dominant in as the women's champion that she volunteered for a elimination chamber. She proposed an elimination chamber, volunteered to go in as number 1, won the match, and only lost the title from forfeit, from injury, because even though she won the elimination chamber, she had multiple injuries that were not going to heal within the time limit of her defending her title, of when she needed to defend it without being stripped, so she had to forfeit. So she definitely wants to make it back to the world title picture, as she gets fisherman neckbreaker there from Libby Murdoch. Kick right to the back shoulder blade area. Kanako Nakiri getting stomped on by Libby. Oh, what a combo kick from Kanako Nakiri! Starting this one off fast. Drop down. Libby went for a drop kick, and Kanako Nakiri just sort of swatted it away. Now Kanako Nakiri nails a drop down, and she nails a sling blade as well. That kip up, Kanako Nakiri feeling it. Oh, but gets punched in the face by the Aussie. What a neck breaker there from Nakiri. Stomp right on the face. Ooh, now Kanako Nakiri raining down knees to the side of Libby Murdoch's head. Referee needs to get in there. Libby Murdoch may be out. Kanako Nakiri wisely pulling Libby away from the ropes, but Libby kicks out at like half. Not even a one. Half a one. Nice. Whoa, that was nice from Libby, but she overshot her target. And gets German suplex out of her boots for her troubles. Kanako Nakiri with that signature combination of strikes. The strikes that have made Kanako Nakiri so dangerous and deadly in this women's division. Oh. Kanako Nakiri gets reversed there into the corner. Set up on top. No, reverses, kicks Libby in the face, sends Libby over the ropes. Sends Libby over the ropes again. What's Kanako going for here? Looks like a big DDT right on the apron, spiking Libby. Face first into the wood. Right into that apron, the hardest part of the ring. And then she nails a side kick right to Libby's face, dude. My goodness. Ooh. Like a snapmare, but just drops Libby right onto her knee instead. Right, Kanako drops Libby onto Kanako's knee, onto her knee. A lot of pronouns there that can be confusing. Oh, Libby fighting back. Catches a forearm from Nakiri. Now Kanako sends Libby into the ring. Kanako is an honorable competitor. Does not want to win this match by countout. What the hell is this? Didn't Alexa Bliss learn her goddamn lesson in the women's tag team tournament? Or, no, I believe it was the tag tournament. No. The women's supernova tournament. Speaking of Bliss, there she is! What a DDT! The referee never saw anything. Cover from Libby. 1, 2, 3. No! Kanako Nakiri kicks out. The referee cannot call what he did not see. Can't declare Kanako Nakiri the winner because what a kick from Kanako Nakiri! The white tiger kick. 1, 2. Libby Murdoch kicks out somehow. And now Kanako Nakiri with that cross arm breaker. No, Libby gets out of it. Uses that power and that weight advantage to turn Kanako Nakiri over and just punch her in the face. What a knee! Nailing the kitchen sink right into Libby's breadbasket. Libby Murdoch still in the fight though. Oh, Libby Murdoch looking for that cutthroat torture rack. This is how she tapped out so many women in the tournament. Will Nakiri tap there? No! Kanako Nakiri, even after she got DDT'd from Alexa Bliss, does not submit. Now Kanako Nakiri, pump handle, fall away slam. Kanako Nakiri feeling it. Cover. 1, 2. No, Libby Murdoch kicks out. Oh, Libby nails her own chop block, trying to take away those lethal weapons that are Kanako Nakiri's legs. Oh, Nakiri with a big elbow right in the corner. What's she going for here? Some shotgun knees! Oh. I believe Nakiri was going for that white tiger kick again. But Libby dodged it. Nails! She nailed that big fireman's carry cutter! Oh, what a hammerlock arm breaker. What would that cutter be called? Gold Coast driver? Gold Coast cutter? Gold cutter? I like it. Nakiri nails that big neck breaker again. Now looking for that cross arm breaker one more time. Will Libby tap out? Oh, Libby once again counters the same way as before. What's Nakiri? I believe Nakiri may be a little confused, a little puzzled on what to do to put away Libby Murdoch. Oh, Libby blocked the punch. Libby looking for that vertical breaker. Cover! This time! 1, 2, 3. No! Are you kidding me? Libby does not argue with the referee very often, but she argued there. Oh, forearm, and back elbow. Oh, Libby with a pendulum kick. Right to Kanako Nakiri's face, Nakiri with a slap. Nakiri, I don't know, she was going for a stomp there in the corner. I bet Kanako Nakiri survived this once. She might not survive that cutthroat torture rack a second time. Not many women do if they're put in that position. Nakiri has no choice but to tap. Not only was her back being jacked up, but her airflow is being constricted by her own arm. That is the point of a cutthroat maneuver. That cements Libby Murdoch as the #3 ranked woman in the women's world title division, and Kanako Nakiri as #4. While Kanako Nakiri's partner Christina Vane is #2. Congratulations to Libby Murdoch, making something of a comeback, just like Avalon Lance. I mean, just like Alpha Nika. Our final match on the debut episode of SSPW Trials is an exhibition match concerning the champions of the men's division. Making his way to the ring first, Snowflame himself, Biff Laserman, the world champion. The SSPW world champion, who won the title back on White Knuckles 2, our last show, our last official show, non-tournament show. He won the title back for, I believe, the second time in an 8-man elimination match. He was the last man standing in that match, so he rightfully deserves that title. Now his partner, this is an interesting partnership because his partner may be coming for him sooner rather than later. The open weight champion Hiroshi Honda, Now, I say he may be coming for Biff Lazeman sooner than later, because if you need to be refreshed on the rules of the openweight title, Hiroshi Honda only has to win 3 matches to earn himself a world title shot in a match of his choosing. Hiroshi Honda, I believe, would choose a submission match. Biff Lazeman not really known for his submission wrestling. But Honda tapped out him in Honda's first ever wrestling match. Honda tapped a man out in 30 seconds. Alright? Honda knows submissions. Now, we got the world champion and the openweight champion. So, if this is a men's championship match, that means that their opponents are 2 men who hold the same titles. Their opponents would be the tag team champions, El Phenomeno, JPV, being accompanied to the ring by Evan Nealon. This is Sass minus the final member, Dwarf McLarge. Everyone's showing off their shiny new belts. Those are new belt designs. The only one not new is the openweight title, I believe. Yes, even the world title, even though I didn't mention it, is also new. Now you may be wondering, why didn't Hiroshi Honda bring Honda Gun out here with him? Well, whereas Sass might be afraid of the team of the world champion and the openweight champion, Hiroshi Honda is not afraid of Sass. Honda has gone to war with Sass before, and I believe he emerged victorious. Sometimes, at least. Nice Northern Light suplex there from Biff Laserman on Spider Phenomeno. Phenomeno just throwing the world champion out of the ring. Folks, I don't know how hot it is where you are, but it's like 90 degrees in this bitch. That's why I have air conditioning. I know it's loud and possibly right in your ear, a little distracting, but it's necessary. Nice reverse DDT there from Phenomeno out of that scoop slam. Phenomeno nailing those signature back elbows. Phenomeno back in the ring, gonna do a leg drop on the arm of Biff Laserman. Biff Laserman has that laser cutter as a finisher, and that could hurt the laser cutter. Oh, fireman's carry into a discus punch out of Phenomeno. Now Phenomeno gonna tag in his partner JPV. No one knows what JPV stands for. That match, or that move, is I was going to say it looked familiar, but I was confusing it with something else. But what a move there from Sass. A flapjack into a code breaker type maneuver. But now a Muda lock from JPV on the world champion. JPV is, I believe, well, he's the first. He's the first and possibly only man in world champion in SSPW history to be a Grand Slam champion. When the trios titles existed and they're now defunct for the men's division, JPV was the only man to hold the world title, the openweight title, the tag titles, and the trios titles. I believe he was the only man. That gives JPV a special place in the history books of Shadow Syndicate Pro Wrestling. But a very nice move there from Biff Laserman, who may need to tag his partner in. I know Biff Laserman possibly very hyped up, very damage resistant from the white powder he sniffed before the match. But he may be trying to send a message to the world champion, or to the openweight champion, that he doesn't need his help. This could have been a 1-on-2 match, and he can still win. But now he's heavy and kneeling, running his mouth at ringside, distracting Biff Laserman. What is Biff doing? If Nealon laid his hands on Biff Laserman, that would be a disqualification. But I mean, oh, Biff Laserman with the tag in Honda, and JPV beat him to the punch. Or should I say, beat him to the elbow. But now whipped back into the corner. Tag to Hiroshi Honda. The Openweight Champion in the match for the first time. What a move! What a combination move! From the team of the World Champion and the Openweight Champion, now Hiroshi Honda just laughing at JPV. How disrespectful. Hiroshi Honda may be damn good, but he has the disrespect to back up his greatness. Normally that goes the other way, but I believe the disrespect fuels Honda's greatness at points. But nice block there from Fenomeno in a flying forearm with a kip up. Very impressive. Now Fenomeno just stomping away, picks up Hiroshi Honda. Honda reverses. Tilt-a-whirl DDT from Hiroshi Honda. And then you see the world champion. He is in dire straits. He took some serious offense from Sass. Now Honda with that hammerlock, grabbing the opposite arm. Oh, what an arm breaker. Oh, that hurts to watch. Every single time. Everybody has it, but it hurts to watch every time. Octopus stretch. Octopus stretch. Honda has tapped people out with this before. And he taps Phenomenal out. Like I said, submission specialist. Hiroshi Honda. Very nice showing there from the World Champion and the Openweight Champion. But I believe that Hiroshi Honda will not let Biff Laserman forget who won the match. Who got the pin, or should I say, who got the submission? It was not the World Champion. It was the Openweight Champion. See the highlights of the match right here. That tilt-a-whirl into that octopus stretch. That is a dirty move from Hiroshi Honda. His opponent has nowhere to go. Not only forced to carry Hiroshi Honda's arms, but he has some excruciating torque on the shoulder blades of his opponent. There you see your winners, Hiroshi Honda, the Openweight Champion, and the World Champion, Biff Laserman. Honda might be telling Biff Laserman he's coming for him at some point, but the two men shake hands anyway. That was it for the opening match of Trials, folks. For the opening debut show of SSPW Trials. I will see you back here next time on Battleborn. And until then, I hope you all stay safe, stay well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But you, not like you know me anyway. But yes, I'll see you right here next time on the debut show of SSPW Battleborn, where we will decide the rest of the rankings in the 6 divisions of the Shadow Syndicate Pro Wrestling. Peace out, everybody, and have a good rest of your day. Night, day, night, morning, whatever time of day it is. Have a good one.